Here at the Missouri History Museum, what we try to do is take a historical perspective on contemporary issues, and we do that in a variety of ways throughout our exhibits. And one of the most important ways we do that is by focusing on local stories. We found that by telling the stories of St. Louisans in St. Louis, it really allows people to connect with place. In this particular exhibit, World War I Missouri and the Great War, we really focus on the story of World War I's impact on the St. Louis region. St. Louis's contributions to World War I, both during and following the war, and then the impact of the war on the area. We talk about St. Louisans that served overseas. We look at the role that women played during the war, filling jobs in industry, but also how the war impacted them in their household when you talk about things like food conservation and canning. And then we also look at the impact the war had in the years following. So you had things built like the Soldiers Memorial, for example, in downtown St. Louis is a World War I memorial. So that's a lasting edifice of the conflict that you can still see today. Here at the History Museum, we rely more and more on technology as a tool to allow us to reach visitors in a way that we never have before. Examples like this kiosk we have in the exhibit, what this allows is it gives us a depth that allows you to explore artifacts that we couldn't necessarily have here in this space. Most of this is drawn from the Missouri Over There website. They sent historians out and they digitized collections and artifacts, letters that St. Louisans sent home, uniforms, firearms, scholarly articles. They put all of this together into an online experience where you can explore the impact that Missouri and Missourians had on the war effort. This exhibit opened on April 6th of 2017. We opened on that date because that was the date 100 years prior that the U.S. had joined the war, and the exhibit itself will be open through January 15th of 2018.